What is ICP? ICP stands for Ideal Customer Profile. ICP is a must in cold mailing, or rather in any business. It allows you to define a customer that would benefit most from your offer while providing the best return on investment. Sure, it ain't easy, as it requires some data and analytics, usually with the use of your current customer group, but you must know who your ideal customer should be, because this means you know where to spend your resources to get the best ROI. This is the definition of efficiency and success. It's a bit like setting up a dating profile, but for customers, where you list all the traits that make your heart sink, or in this case, bank account. You want a customer who gets you, who loves what you have to offer, and who keeps coming back for more. So search for that data, looking for the one who will happily commit to a long-term relationship with your product. It's like matchmaking, but with market metrics. So, easy to say, but how do you define ICP? I always ask myself those questions. First and foremost, do they need my service or product? That's the first, most basic, but also most important question. Why on earth would you spend your time and resources on contacting someone who never needed your offer in the first place? So, focus only on those who are in actual need of your help. That's the very basis of a successful and healthy business relationship. Secondly, can I deliver my offer? That's obviously the second question. If they need my product or service, am I able to supply it, to deliver it to them? If their expectations exceed my possibilities, there is no point in fooling my customer. You should always keep track of your limits versus client's expectations. It's easy to sell, harder to keep the sold promises. And nothing ruins a business relationship more than broken promises. Thirdly, can they afford my service? Easy one, but also easily forgettable. If your product is targeting large corporations, then its pricing might not be suitable for small startups. If you have some flexibility, good for you. But by the very default, you should remember that pricing can be the biggest deal breaker. Make sure to target those who need your service, but also are able to sustain its cost. And fourth question, a bit more vague and personal based, but still important. Do they culturally fit me and my service? You should always search for people that can receive your absolute best in terms of service and care. If you are not able to provide them with such experience, maybe it's not worth pursuing them at all. On the other hand, if a customer is not cooperating with you, declining your suggestions, using different communication channels or manners, it can also mean that this is not your ideal customer. And as my colleague said, if they're I don't even speak to them. As you can see, this question can have different answers, but I still feel like it's worth asking yourself this. So these are our 4 questions to define the ICP for your outreach. Big thanks to Damien for helping with this video. And yes, of course, that's just the first step of creating such a target group. From this point, you have to dive deep into market analysis and start tracking similarities between your top customers. But without this first step, this first couple of questions, it's difficult to move forward. Check out our other videos for more helpful tips on the best cold email outreach practices. And let us know if you want us to cover any specific topic. Maybe you want to hear more about ICP, let us know. And as always, hit that subscribe button.